And now for Crime Watch with Sheriff Sean.
Alright, we're going to talk about assault GBH. Something that happened to myself on Monday. I was busy driving in a residential area and a man with a black BMW came chasing past us, overtaking on a speed bump, going through stop streets, driving in front of people, causing what do you call reckless driving. And due to the fact that I'm not a traffic officer, I was not allowed to pull him over, but I did follow him as we were going in the same direction. I took some footage to see what he was going to do. Then I followed. He had a child in the passenger seat, and it was an open car, so I was worried about the child. When I stopped at a robot, I said to him, "Please sir, drive properly." He started swearing and shouting at me, and then he said, "Come, we can talk," and I followed him. Then we went to where he dropped off his son to play soccer, and he became very confrontational towards me. I was not being aggressive, anything. Told him, "Let's talk this out, let's resolve this." He became very aggressive. He said, "Yeah, then you can arrest me if you want," and he opened my car door, and my handcuffs were around my gear lever, and he grabbed my handcuffs from over my gear lever, and he said, "Here, arrest me," and I said, "Sir, I can't arrest you. I'm only here to tell you as a concerned citizen, as a concerned person, please don't drive like that with your child." He took the handcuffs, placed it into his hands, and he punched me in my left eye. The impact of the punch was so hard that I hit my car and dented it, blood all over the place. I was taken to hospital. I was admitted. I went for surgery. My left cornea was lacerated, which means the color of my eye was cut. My whole head, trauma, my temple, which means it was very severe. I spent 3 days in hospital, and you can basically see I'm still recovering from this incident. Assault GBH is when you use a weapon with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. But I'm alive, I'm well, and I'm back on scene. I just want people to know that when you come into situations like this, be calm, be relaxed, and try and deal with situations as collectively as possible. Then we have another incident where a tragic accident happened on the road between Okahanya and Windhoek, where a Jaguar was coming out of Okahanya at a high speed and collided into the back of a sedan vehicle with an elderly man in and a 6-year-old child. One of our marshals was first on scene. He said the scene was gruesome. By the time he got on scene, the driver of the Jaguar had already fled the scene, leaving a 6-year-old child and an elderly man to die in the vehicle that they were trapped in. They had to be eventually cut out of the vehicle. Now, to leave the scene of a crime or accident is a very serious offense. Yes, he has been since arrested and detained and taken to court, where he was denied bail. Well-known boxer, known as the Black Mamba. He will be facing charges of culpable homicide, leaving the scene. He was also driving an unlicensed vehicle. Somebody had seen him earlier the day with a female passenger in his vehicle going towards Okahanya, and at the roadblock they actually asked him about the papers of his vehicle. Had they known that this guy was about to cause a serious accident, they should have actually pulled off the car and not let him proceed. That is a tragic accident, and we advise people, if you're ever involved in an accident, even if you're guilty and you did drink, how must those people feel? What if those people needed help? How do you leave the scene of an accident? That is really, really cruel. And then, to end off, we had a bit of rain recently. We're having more rain. I want people to know that there's a lot of cars that are driving around that have little oil drips and stuff on the surface of the tar. When the rain falls, the oil actually lifts off the ground, and that is when you try to brake, the oil makes the tar like slick. So keep your following distances. We've had amazing, the minute a little bit of rain falls, it's just accident after accident. And I can tell you why. It's because of the oil sludge that is on the roads. Keep your following distance, and if it's raining, minimize your speed. Go slower. Be wise and save lives.